Jack Flaherty gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ready now, DJ LeMahieu. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. DeYoung's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan, who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Too high, 1-0. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Bases are empty, one man out. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Martinez going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Or you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Torres brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Dexter.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
We got time.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. One out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. In there, 0-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the two-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning, 1, 2, 3, two-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Line drive to center field. Fowler has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting 6.
So the base is empty here with one away, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 7. The shortstop.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Sanchez, base runner at first with one out.
Nope.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he's back into second here safely.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were two outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Second and third here, one man out. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out a nasty.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
All always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Stepping in now, Masahiro Tanaka. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. DeYoung ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that will bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Stepping in, Paul DeYoung. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting 6.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
2 balls and a strike to Molina.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
All even now, 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
2-1 to count. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate. Miss on the outer half.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The center fielder, Aaron.
Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. He reached on a single in his first try. Hicks playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Line, but speared on a hop. One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
The batter, the left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how.
First pitch of the at-bat.
The third baseman, Matt.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 home. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Torres at the bag. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Fowler is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Didi Gregorius. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So here now is the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in, and as it turns out, the 2-out. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 the count. Hit softly on the ground to third. LeMahieu takes it in, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Low for ball 1.
1-0.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Goldschmidt, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning, and he chased it in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And there's ball 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Tanaka pauses on his way with the 3-2, and that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's catcher number 4.
Fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the lineup flips over and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And the throw stretches it out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. Bang, bang play there for the first out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and they're at 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here. Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Martinez, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one flipped it high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here. There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
In there, 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. High and deep to right center. Hicks going back, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Tanaka's ready. First pitch on the way. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. John Gant takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another shot now. Torres 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is line to left. Ozuna has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. His career numbers in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Wrong for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a... Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a walk in his last trip.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 0-2 delivery. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. A ball and no strikes.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And he popped him up. In comes Judge. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Cards leave 1. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Gregorius.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Now to the plate. The pitcher,
ladies and gentlemen,
Austin Romine, will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, Austin Romine.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Wong has it to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is with. Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound. And
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Jairo Munoz will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. 1-0 the count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So coming to the plate, Colton Wong. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Munoz on second. Fowler on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. John Brebbia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Chopper left side of the infield. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
A ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. 2 hits in 7 tries. The 0-1 offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there, as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
The left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Down and away, ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Hard ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Back to the mound and off his leg. And he is in there. And some time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Torres, the runner at third. Sanchez at second. Gregorius at first. One gone. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Luke Voigt will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with two out in the inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Martinez has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one-run scores here in the frame. Yankees forced to settle. Tommy Kahnle comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 48. Tommy Kahnle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball two. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Tyler O'Neill will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 41.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. O'Neill, 23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Judge is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Adam Ottavino is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 7 hits.